Aloha, mahalo, and mele kalikimaka as we look at OKO Knife Counter number 11. This is an interesting attack because it's a knife hand in your regular cutting position, but it is technically a double attack. The first one misses, and we're worrying about the second one. In other words, the attacker comes in, right leg forward, right overhead slash, followed by, since a miss, a right outward overhead slash. 1, 2. Once again, much like with circular weapons, we need to stop before the apex, and we need to control the weapon. How we do that is we get off the line of the attack. Let me grab a stick here for a moment. This is the line of the attack. Center this. Here's the line of the attack. I need to get off of the line of the attack, but being able to respond. So in this particular case, with some techniques, we're going to use what's called a step drag. Step drag, in this case, backwards. The back foot's going to move first, the front foot moves second. I'm only literally going to move the length of my foot. It gets me off the line of the attack enough, but able to respond quickly. A lot of the times with these double slash attacks, I'm seeing, here's the line of the attack, and what people do is they go, woo, way out here. And it takes them forever to then come back onto the line of the attack and respond. Versus what we're talking about here is just a simple step drag. I'm going to step drag out, step drag back in. Once again, here's the line of the attack, step drag out, step drag back in. This simple foot maneuver gets us off the line of the attack, but allows us to come back in and control the situation. So once again, get off the line of the attack, step drag out, step drag in. As the backslash comes, here's the forward slash, it misses. Here comes the backslash. As I step drag back in, I'm going to double palm block. And when I double palm block, I need to control that weapon. Once again, deviate, deflect, control, disarm. Anytime you're dealing with knives, clubs, and guns, deviate, deflect, control, and disarm. I've deviated and deflected the weapon. Now I need to control. I'm going to wrap my hand around his palm of his hand. Once again, if this is the weapon in my hand, notice the range of motion in my wrist. As my hand comes up, I'm going to strike and then to grab the palm. Notice my range of motion is much more limited when it's not restricted. So I'm going to make sure I grab with my right hand to control that weapon. I don't want my arm to get filleted because I didn't control the weapon. Once again, inward slash. As he comes for the outward slash, double palm, I'm going to grab. I'm going to snake and to grab my own arm, creating 3 points of contact. 1, 2, 3, still controlling the weapon. I'm going to continue rotating this arm, my hand, towards the left shoulder of my opponent. As I do so, I'm going to continue this lock, 6-point lock, and I'm going to clear the way for a knee strike. I'm going to borrow balance, borrow force. Now I'm going to either in-place stance change or, as is written, I am going to down clock from 12 to 6 and take him down to the ground. Let's take it from a little bit different angle. As he's coming in from the camera, you are now seeing it coming from 9 o'clock. He comes in with the inward slash, misses. Comes back with the outer slash, block, grab, hook. I'm going to rotate, knee, down clock, take him down. Much as we have seen with the other techniques, I'm going to control release with my left hand. Notice his arm is still controlled by my arm and my hand. I'm going to bring that across my knee, disarm the weapon, follow up, cross out, and cover. A lot of interesting concepts and principles here in knife counter number 11. We have the get off the line, step drag, drag step back in. We have 3 points contacts and a 6-point lock with the snaking and controlling the arm. Borrowing balance and borrowing force to affect that knee strike. The up/down clock with the leg or an in-place stance change, depending on your needs. We have deviate, deflect, control, and disarm. A lot of fun stuff in OKO Knife Counter number 11. Stay tuned for number 12. Aloha, mahalo, mele kalikimaka, and live pono.